Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Welcome back. All right, we're seeing a bit of wet weather here in Salt Lake, but I'm feeling for our friends in St. George this week.
I know.
Oh,
well,
my goodness.
We're going to get hot, too. I mean, we could tie a record this week in Salt Lake, so we know the heat is on its way. So you have to enjoy the wet weather that we have seen and the below average temperatures that are out there right now. Take that live view from Utah Lake. You can see somebody still on the water. Even though we've got cloud cover and those showers that have been rolling through, Linden did pick up a little bit of wet weather. Saw some folks on the beach, and they went running. Not a surprise as we deal with this cold front that's making its way through the Beehive State and changing the game a bit. Forewarned radar showing northern Utah where you see those echoes of moisture right there on the state line, right? So north of Logan, just over I-84 towards Snowville. That's where we could see some thunderstorm development, but it's starting to quiet there just a little bit. Different story in eastern Utah where we've increased in coverage in the Uinta Basin towards Castle Country, over I-70 near Green River and Moab, and then towards Hanksville. Also watching Delta to Milford to Beaver because this is a swath of moisture that stayed consistent here in the last hour. That wet weather is tracking east over I-70 towards Richfield, as well as a few showers in the higher elevations. We've seen it in Park City. It's down there in Bryce Canyon country. We know the moisture is present, especially with all that cloud cover. Satellite radar, I wanted to zoom out so you could see that cold front because it's actually attached to the parent system that's further north. It's not going to move through Utah, but the front does, and as a result, we've seen the cloud cover and that wet weather in the last few hours really pick up. Okay, it's a bit of an unsettled day, a moody Monday. We love a moody Monday. Everybody has them. Okay, eastern Utah with the cloud cover over the Colorado right now. Temperatures running below average throughout the state. So usually this time of year, 79 is the daytime high in Salt Lake. We're sitting at 68, and the wet weather that we've seen has helped drop those temperatures. And we actually topped out at 75, but I think there was a midnight high there. 65 in Ogden, a little warmer in Logan, low 70s now in Vernal with the wet weather filling in. Provo has dropped, some 70s in central Utah, and it's still 94 in St. George. So the heat is on in the south. And we typically see our first triple-digit day in southern Utah on June 4th. So we're going to track in that direction. I'll show you what I mean. The cold front did its job, most noted in northern Utah along the Wasatch Front, where we're 17 degrees cooler right now than where we were at this point yesterday in Ogden. So you can see the drop there. Enjoy it. It doesn't last, and we get the heat too. Upper 60s, low 70s expected for the next several hours along the Wasatch Front with those mostly cloudy skies. A stray shower can't be ruled out. We knew we would be unsettled today, and that will be the case. The cloud cover overnight will lead to milder overnight lows. The front will be on the move, and look at how it focuses its energy over in eastern Utah. It eventually clears as we head into the overnight hours. And then the future cast, well, it sort of becomes a snooze fest. Not a lot going on Wednesday and into Thursday because the ridge of high pressure that's going to build is going to act as a storm block. It says, no, thank you. Moisture, not happening. I'll show you what I mean. The upper level here gives you a good idea of the high on the move, and it really dictates the weather pattern in the west. We are going to see above average temperatures, a heat wave in places south of us like Arizona, New Mexico. And then here's the apex of the ridge over Utah. Thursday, it's going to be the hottest day in St. George. And let me tell you, we could be breaking records, tying records, flirting with records. The high moves to the east. That will amp up the winds a little bit, southerly flow, which actually will cool St. George, but it will still be dangerous heat, folks. And we really don't see any relief until Sunday when we could get some wet weather. Brand new heat warnings. This is an excessive heat warning for lower Washington County and Glen Canyon. This goes into effect 11 a.m. Thursday and holds on through midnight Saturday. Dangerous heat. You've got to limit your time outdoors. This is happening in the blink of an eye, and it's going to happen quickly and hold on for several days. Seasonal temperatures for tomorrow, slight chance, especially in the higher terrain, of a rogue storm there as that front exits. 80s and 90s on the eastern side of the state. We're going to knock on the door of the century mark in St. George for tomorrow. 99. I don't love a 99, but I think that's where we're going to fall. And then check it out. Here comes the heat. Could break that record on Thursday with the apex of the ridge. We also know we'll be very close Wednesday and even potential Friday and Saturday. We'll keep an eye on it, but a strong stretch of days where we've got extreme heat. Slight chance tomorrow. And then, yes, temperatures climb. They spike on Thursday for the Wasatch Front when we could tie the record or even break it. We'll see what happens. But upper 90s expected, and we stay with the 90s until Sunday into Monday. Whew. And then we'll notice those temperatures take a serious dip, just like I did. You just heard me. I just almost just poof.
Yeah, but you recovered so well.
Listen,
recovery.
I'm clumsy. Let's not pretend. I know what I am. You know what I am.
Fall, do it off camera.
In the season that isn't fall. There you go.
But she sticks with the forecast and sticks the landing, everybody.